Hey everyone, Yael here with your Toronto market report for July 2025. July brought a mix of interesting shifts in Toronto's housing market. Prices continued to ease across all property types, but at the same time, more buyers were active compared to last year. This is the kind of market where headlines about prices being down only tell half the story, because the sales side is telling us something different. Sales in the 416 reached 2,186 transactions this July, up from 1,970 in July 2024. That's a solid 11% increase in activity, showing that buyers are stepping in even while being mindful of what they pay. It's a sign that while pricing power is shifting towards buyers, the market isn't at a standstill. People are still making moves when the right home and the right price line up. Now let's get into pricing, and we will start with detached homes. The average price came in at $1,572,832, down 4.2% from June and 4.6% lower than last year. Detached homes have seen one of the steadiest slowdowns, and this month's average is well below the highs we saw earlier this spring. Moving on to semi-detached homes, they averaged $1,242,388, which is a 2.8% drop from June and a 1% lower year over year. The smaller annual decline suggests that this segment has been a bit more resilient than detached homes, possibly due to the lower price points and continued demand in established neighborhoods. The average price for townhouses was $920,197, down 3.9% month over month and 5.2% from last year. Townhouses continue to be a middle ground for buyers wanting more space than a condo, but without the cost of a detached, but even here, prices are easing. And finally, condo prices averaged $684,257 in July, a 6.4% drop from June and 8.6% lower than last year. That's the steepest year-over-year decline of any property type in the city, pointing to a softer downtown and midtown condo market. Every segment saw declines both month over month and year over year, suggesting this isn't just a seasonal dip, it's part of a broader cooling trend. Higher inventory, cautious buyers, and economic uncertainty are all playing a role. The rise in sales activity tells us that buyers are still out there, and in greater numbers than they were last summer. But they have more choice and are being selective. If prices continue to soften, this dynamic could sustain itself through the rest of the year, with a healthier balance between sales volume and affordability. Rather than a sharp rebound, Toronto's market seems poised for steady, measured activity where informed buyers and well-priced listings meet in the middle. We'll be watching closely to see if this momentum in sales carries into August, so stay tuned for next month's report to see how the trends evolve.